Hey y'all, morning, happy Tuesday. It's a perfect fall morning today. Perfect in the sense that it's just like a fall morning. It might not be quite the weather you like. It's a little chilly. It's in the 50s, I think. It's a little chilly. It rained last night, so it's wet outside. Essential fall morning in lots of ways. And it's got me thinking today because we're moving into a new week of our kind of season here at St. John's, a season called Christ in Our Crisis, or in Your Crisis. This week we're looking at Christ in the crisis of our disappointment and all the things that don't work out quite the way we'd like them to, or the things that can't happen even though we'd love for them to, or the things that just are broken or that we regret, or all these things. And so we'll be talking about that all week at St. John's up through next Monday. And today I'm thinking about the rain. All the times that a morning like this has been actually a disappointment to me, because I had something planned to be outside, or it's a little cold to do it, a little wet to do it, whatever it is. Rain can be such a disappointment. It even can be like a sign of that to us. And yet, I know you know this if you think about it. Rain is something other than just a disappointment. You know, I'm actually right here because this is new grass we've got here at St. John's. This new grass loves this rain. This new grass needs this rain. So even though for me, waking up on a cold, wet morning might be something less than what I might have planned or would plan if I could, there's something good happening here. That's so often true in that which we see in the world. And that's not to say that real tragedies are inherently good things or anything like that. It's just to spark a way of thinking in our mind that says perhaps within the thing that seems troubling or disappointing to me, God is actually doing something big and real, right? And you know, a simple way to think about this comes from the book of Romans chapter 8, a quick verse. You know this in the section where we're told that we are more than conquerors through Christ our Lord. We read verse 28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Now, that obviously means stuff's going to work out just the way you want it to, right? Every time. You'll get all the stuff you want. Nothing goes wrong. You'll never be disappointed. A pandemic can't cancel your vacations or seeing your families or your weddings or whatever it is that you're disappointed about right now. No, it doesn't mean that. But it means that God has a longer view than we do. And when we read that he works together all things for the good for those who love him, who've been called according to his purpose, we have an eternal view in mind. God is working all things together for the good for those who love him, who've been called according to his purpose. Because of your baptism, that's you. You can be certain of that. So in the midst of your disappointment, in the midst of the rain that is not a blessing to you today for whatever reason, you know that God brings life to us, and he does it despite the mess and the disappointment we all experience. That's a great thing and a good promise we have. As we go through the rest of this week at St. John's, we'll be looking at this kind of topic from more and other angles. I hope you'll join us for that. We're excited about the idea to be able to kind of address some of these big things that are right in our faces, not least of which is the disappointment we all feel in the midst of this crazy year 2020. God's peace be with you, church. It's a blessing to know you and to worship with you and to walk alongside of you as we follow Jesus, and I'll see you guys soon.